This is Conversation of the Birds, a story set to music, with new chapters released weekly, written, composed, and read by Jamie Holcomb. You're listening to an interlude. Once again, the flock has transformed. Let's see how they're handling the loss of another key player. Let's listen. The robin lighted onto the branch of a gnarled old ash, one of a few trees facing the wide, wet plain that tonight would serve as host to the flock of pilgrims. The robin, thinking that he was alone, sighed and released his orangey paunch from the security of his little brown jacket. A voice below him cleared its throat. What he had mistaken for a thickness of scabby bark about the trunk, the robin realized that black mass moved to reveal the dark eyes and silver head of the vulture. "I'll be going," said the robin. "Don't mind me," the vulture muttered. He unfolded a wing and proceeded to nibble at the matted feathers of his armpit. The robin, ignoring this advice, rolled his eyes up in search of a thought. He patted his foot and shuddered. "Shame about the hummingbird," he said, and immediately he winced at his mistake. "Tasteless oaf," the vulture grumbled. No, it's just, I suppose your wager's off then." The vulture pulled back his silver head and he straightened his crooked neck to raise his eyes level with the tiny, shaking robin. "You better hope, for your sake, that we find the smirk," the vulture said, "because at this moment I see very little reason not to crown myself as king of this world." With those words, the vulture swooped off, to brood in some other section of the trunk. The robin was left quivering. "We will see," said a voice from above him. The robin looked up to see the heron, perched on one leg from the crooked bough, with his beak angled upwards, piercing the moon. They stayed like that for a long time, and that's a fact. This has been Conversation of the Birds, a story set to music, with new chapters released weekly, written, composed, and read by Jamie Holcomb, produced by Supermoon. Join us next week for our next installment. If you'd like to check out more from Supermoon, visit us on TikTok or at our website, gosupermoon.com. That's GOSUPERMOON.com. The quest continues next week.